Oh, snap. Hot Toys dropped something I've been looking forward to all flipping year. Actually, I've been looking forward to this one for 3 years. Ever since the first one was released, or actually anyways, they got a lot of versions. Let's get into this, guys. It's super early in the morning, and I have a very, very busy day, as I'm sure most of you do. Hot Toys has officially released the Iron Man Mk2, and it looks beautiful, and it's going to be a complete nightmare to film. Like, for make a review, these shiny things are just not the easiest thing to do to make, so everybody can see the details. But look at this thing. It's freaking beautiful. Look at it, over 100 silver chrome armor pieces, which surpasses that of any other Hot Toys figure, making it even more impressive and visually striking. I mean, come on. Come on. Was that written by AI? What do you think? Oh, man. All right, so let's check this out. This thing, look at that base. The way it flips up, that's cool. I didn't know it did that. Maybe it didn't do that in the promos. Maybe it's, I don't know. Anyways, I've got the Mark 1. The only Hall of Armor set, I don't have the Mark 4. Or do I? Do I have a Mark 4? I know I have a Mark 3. 1, obviously now I'm going to have the 2. 3 you definitely got. Just got that one this year, I guess. 5, 6, 7 got, because 6 just came out with the gantry, so I got that one. Do I have a Mark 4? I don't know. I'll have to look through my figures, but I'm not 100% sure I have a Mark 4. I might have to acquire one of those. But I need to see, did the Mark 4, was it the correct size? Because like the previous Mark 2 was not all that great. But I digress. Look at this thing. It looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Chrome accents, which are going to be a nightmare for fingerprints, but that's okay. We can deal with that. Look at all the little rivets they've got going on the chest piece and then on the side of the helmet. Love that. And even the detail around the collar, like this the mechanical nature of the Mark II is just beautiful. And the Mark 7 that we just got, which I will be reviewing very soon. The suit up Mark 7. This thing looks sick. Dude, come on now. Come on. Now, I know a lot of you wanted this Mark II, or maybe you had the previous Mark II, and it was a bit underscaled. This one, they definitely upscaled it. Definitely got changed in size-wise to make it more accurate. So we got the Mark III style gauntlet thing going on here, forearm weaponry. But look at the chest piece of this one. The chest piece kind of explodes out. That's pretty sick. That's pretty. I can't remember another. I don't think at least I don't have an Iron Man figure that has a chest piece that does that. I'm pretty confident about that. I never owned the previous Mark II because it was too small. So maybe it does that. I don't know. But this thing looks sick. Got some nice blue lighting going on so they can actually show you the figure. It's not a bad idea. I might do that myself. The LEDs going on in the back of the calf. That's pretty cool. That just means more button cell batteries to install. So we'll have to deal with that. That's never fun. What else we got? Look at this thing. Sick. Absolutely sick. So I guess the question is, what's the next Iron Man to get a 2.0, 3.0, 4.0 revision? Like, it's obviously not going to be the Mark 7 because we got 12 versions of that one already. The Mark 1 was a letdown, to be quite honest with you. The Mark 1 2.0 was definitely a letdown, at least for me. Maybe I overhyped it. I don't know. But this one looks beautiful. Okay, so the base splits. Look at this. So it's going to have some kind of moving. I see some hinges going on in the base. I don't know why. I just didn't catch that on the promo photos when it first was. I didn't catch that. But it's got a movable base, which could be good and bad because these little hinges, you could break them. So it could be good or bad, just depending on what you got going on. But I think this thing looks sick. Yeah. All right. So the head sculpt. Moving eyes. We got that. Pretty good sculpt. To be determined if it's better than. It doesn't seem to be. It's not the same sculpt as we got with the Mark, the Mark 6. Not the same sculpt. Trying to think here. Have we seen this one before? The Mark III? All of my Iron Men have the helmets on them, so I'm not 100% sure. But Tony Stark head sculpt looks fine. I'm not going to use it, but this thing looks beautiful. Look at the exploded leg armor. Now we have seen that. All right, so he's got like full. So he's got the exploded leg armor going on here. Then he's got the rockets on the forearms going on there. He's got the flaps and the ailerons in the back. He's got the missiles on the shoulder, which. Here's a point of contention. So the missiles on the shoulders are pointing backwards again. At this point, this will be the third time that's happened. Is it just screen accurate and I'm missing it? And those missiles shoot backwards and then roll around? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Look at here. This is what I'm talking about. I guess they shoot backwards. Or I don't know. I'm baffled now. Anyways, there's a compartment here in the back for the chest armor arc reactor. So we got that. We got a bunch of flaps, which we've seen a bunch of times. These things are super finicky and super fragile. You don't want to be messing around with those too much. We got the calf armor, which we saw. We got movable stuff going on the ankles. This thing looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. You can see how this guy, here, I'll show you. If you look closely in the photo, in the head, you're going to see the photographer's got a light box here on the figure's left, your right. The light box there, and he's got a light box on the figure right, your left. And then there's the photographer right there in the middle, which is downside. And then he's got a grid up top. He's got another, that's a beauty dish. So he's got a beauty dish with a grid on it on the top. To get this highlight. See, this highlight's on the top of the forehead. He said a little, what's a grid? It's called a grid, but it's a beauty dish with a grid on it. And then he's got two light boxes. And then he's got another light way back there, which I'm guessing is just giving some ambient light because it's not really pointed at anything. And then you get your photographer right here in the head, right shooting straight at this thing. And he's shooting landscape, which is interesting because, it's shooting landscape because this is I guess this one's, the other ones are portrait, but I digress. I was thinking this was a portrait oriented photo, but it's not. So yeah. So anyways, there's your lighting tutorial, I guess, if you want. This is beautiful. All right. There's our head sculpt. It looks fine. I'm not going to use it. It's okay. That's a weird pose. Definitely not using that one. I don't even know how you balance that. Like that right there screams, I'm getting ready to fall over. That's weird. That one looks good. That I could see. No. Yeah, see, I just don't see me using head sculpt. I think the helmet's way cooler. Anyways, I'll definitely be getting mine very soon to review because I am super excited about this one. If you want one of these, I don't know if they still got them. You can check out Pop Collectibles, link in the description below if you like, discount code and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want to see the review on this because it'll be coming very soon, whether you subscribe or not. But it would be cool if you did. Let me know your thoughts. Are you getting this figure? Are you not? Are you skipping it? Are you Iron Man out? Which should be the next 2.0 or 3.0 or 4.0, whatever you want to call it now? Let me know. As always, click what you like. See you next time.